We just purchased a single family home behind me for $60,000. It's not in the greatest part of town and it needs a ton of work, but when we get done, it's gonna rent for almost $1,000 a month and it'll be worth $150,000 or more in actual value. Let's go check out what we gotta do to get it ready to rock and roll. All right, bro, let's see what this damage is. I should have brought a flashlight because I don't think we have any power on it here, do we? Right here, literally got a claw design on this one. This is what we do in the South. When you got a broken window, bro, you just duct tape it. That's a Landon special. He still never measured my windows at our last flip. He told me, hey, I'll be there in 2 days.
I was on vacation.
And it's been a month and a half, and they still haven't got measured. Must be at the beach, I don't know. All right, so right here we got the window unit. These are kind of outdated. Back in the day, that's what people had to use if they didn't have central AC. But now we've got those mini splits. And what we say, we're probably gonna have to put what?
I think you said like two or three, yeah.
In here, which, how do you explain a mini split?
I mean, really a mini split, I mean, you take like a wall right here and you would just, I mean, you'd wire it up rather than a whole HVAC system or HVAC. It would go through the floor. This would just be on the wall. So it's definitely cheaper that way.
Yeah, they're like what, 750 bucks? Like if you run a new HVAC system, I got quoted the other day, like 8 to 15 grand.
Yeah.
Depending on the size of the house. So it's like very expensive. When you do these mini splits, they literally, like Landon was saying, you just attach them to the wall, plug them into an outlet, like they're wired up, and then it blows AC. And so it does a lot better than this because these little flaps right here are trash. Like there's air getting through here, there's heat getting through here. So in a hot summer, like we have in South Carolina, it sucks. Plus, look at this thing. I mean,
garbage.
Jeez, this is older than my parents, and they're pretty old. So it's like, let's get that out, shut this window, get a mini split in place. All right, so here's the kitchen. It's not as bad as it could be. Like it looks pretty bad right now, but we already have granite countertops, which is awesome. We're in what I call a C to C minus neighborhood. You don't really see granite countertops very often, but we have them here. And so at first glance, if you haven't done real estate before, you're gonna think, okay, we gotta tear all this out and get a new kitchen. Like, yeah, the countertops are fine, but these cabinets are awful. When in reality, we can do a little bit of patchwork and save a lot of money on this kitchen. So if we were to rip this out, we're gonna spend what, Landon? 6,000 bucks?
Yeah, I mean, just with new cabinets, you're probably talking at least, you know, sometimes it's 5 grand, just depends on what you want. But I mean, you paint them, you know, you're saving a ton of money there. And then, you know, if you want to do a backsplash, then you have a little bit of money to do that.
You don't like this backsplash right here? Just for the viewers, this is not actual backsplash right here. This is literally taped on. It's what we do in South Carolina. We just tape on fake backsplash right here. It's garbage. But yeah, like Landon was saying, you just paint these things and then you add new hardware. Like this hardware is from 1970. Like people haven't, when I say hardware, it's just these handles right here. People haven't replaced them in forever. And then this right here, if any of you guys have this in your house, I'm sorry, but it looks old. So just taking this trim piece out and making it straight across can update a kitchen.
You know good and well those aren't granite countertops.
This?
Yes. It even sounds like wood.
I swear I thought these are granite. I'm being dead serious.
Well, I mean, it definitely fools you, but
look, you can literally see the wood on the outside. All right, I stand corrected. Fooled me. I thought it was granite. It's not. I think this got me right here. Like,
yeah.
Where
normally with granite they do have that kind of squared off look.
Yeah, they don't do that with wood usually. Somebody put a lot of work into that wood. All right, I apologize. Landon wins for the first time ever. It's okay. We can put in granite countertops for what? I mean, with a size like this, probably like 1,500 bucks. Yeah, not having to build out an entire kitchen, we can just put a slab of granite down, or we could come in and, you know, do quartz or a different material. But bro, this is granite right here. I knew something in here was granite. So why would they have the little, what even is this?
That's the local repair special right here.
That's the name of your company, isn't it? Local repair. It is. The local repair. Oh, God. I didn't actually think that was going to come down. Hey, bro, discount. I'm doing your demo for you.
Let's go ahead and take this out.
I'll do your work. Don't worry about it. We can get this off the wall.
I don't know.
Ooh. Yeah, we got that.
Oh, Lord.
It's going to bust my teeth if it comes off. The door right here literally just goes to the outside. Looks like somebody's tried to break in. But yeah, we'll wall that off so somebody will never know that there was a door here. Get rid of this door. Doesn't need to be a door going outside here. Weird place to do it. Wall it off, and this kitchen will be walled in. We'll obviously remove the local repair special. I don't know why this is sitting here in the corner, but we'll get that taken care of. So right now, laundry is sitting right here in this corner, which isn't very ideal because your kitchen was right here. That's where we were just at, and now we're in the eat-in breakfast room. So imagine trying to eat breakfast, and you got your washer right here and your dryer right here. So I'll show you what we're gonna do to get it out of here and make the home more valuable. So this room right here is wasted space. Like you walk in, we don't have any power, but there's a ton of space in here that nobody's doing anything with. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and move the washer and dryer, all the laundry into here. And I think, didn't we talk about potentially adding a bath too?
Yeah, I think in here we were gonna do maybe a half bath. Maybe even, I can't remember if you said a shower or not, but.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do a full bath. Yeah, we talked about doing a full bath because we got 2 bed, 1 bath currently. But if we can bring this up to being a 2 bed, 2 bath, I think this has a little over, 1,100 square feet in the house, which puts the value of this home based on comparable sold homes somewhere around 150 grand if it's fixed up. I still want to add enough value to open the pool of opportunity to more renters, to get a higher rent per month, and then obviously give us some equity in the home. Even though we may not reach that $150,000 or $160,000 valuation like we would if we completely flipped it, we can still give ourselves some good equity in this house. So the laundry is going to be over here behind where I'm pointing, and then we mentioned that we're going to do a shower. So what's that look like from your perspective?
So honestly, I wouldn't go with maybe, tile like we did at your previous one, but I'd say we probably do like an insert here, save money on that. Then I obviously add a toilet. But one thing you probably can't notice is this actually feels like concrete. So that's going to be a little bit difficult when it comes to running plumbing.
So what does that look like, running plumbing, when you got concrete? You have to bring it up
well,
through the wall, right?
Normally what you have to do is, I've seen it both ways, but normally you're going to obviously have to you're going to have to cut out the floor, and then you'll have to put a new flange there. So that can be a little labor intensive, but, still with the costies in it, shouldn't be a problem.
And we'll just rip out all this existing stuff. So this closet's coming out, this is coming out. This will be interesting to see if we can even fit a toilet in there. We may have to move this door a little bit.
Yeah, you could do that.
So if we brought this door kind of this side to where you're at,
you
and
could
then
definitely,
open
yeah.
it here, you still got plenty of room for the washer and dryer, and then because bro, you gotta have room for the throne.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah, having a freaking door right there and
No.
then your feet, that's not
Not gonna happen. And Landon mentioned an insert shower. Like there's really 2 ways you can do a shower. Like you can tile it, which is expensive. That's what we do in our flips. Or you can buy what they call as an insert shower, which is essentially plastic, and it's like $700, $800.
Yeah, it saves money and it's still waterproof, just like tile, just obviously not as good looking.
Yeah. It's still durable. People aren't going to take care of your rentals like you take care of your own home. So you have to go into that knowing, hey, we don't need to put a ton of high-end stuff here because after 2, 3, 4 years, it's going to need replacement. It's going to need a little bit of love. And so insert showers work. Keep it moving. I don't know.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
I mean, the floors, they're decent.
That's a
but
good point.
We're still probably...
But we won't get rid of the floors. So we will keep the floors. Bro, when you walk into a house like this and you get hardwood, that's a W. Like you got to chalk it up as a W. What do we talk about? There's 2 things you can do here. All right, so with floors like this, you can either sand them all and restain them, right? We're not going to be able to just clean these. You're going to have to sand these, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So you have to sand them down to their original form, and then you can restain them and make it the same color throughout the entire house. Or you can get lazy and just throw LVP flooring over the top of it.
And honestly, that's not a bad idea because, like with rentals, I mean, it's very soft. So, I mean, you have people moving furniture, dogs and stuff, they'll scratch it up and he'll be resanding the floors every 3 to 4 years. So sometimes it's better just to throw the LVP in there and, have protection for 10 years.
Yeah, so I'll get it priced out to see what it costs to sand the floors, just to look at it, but Landon's spot on, man. Like they're gonna get tore up. So the moment I restain these things, somebody's gonna bring in furniture, or something, and they're gonna scuff it up. So it'd probably be better just to cover it, protect these things, because there will be a day that I most likely sell this property. All we have to do, pull the LVP up, then sand and restain the floors. Nobody can mess them up, sell it for a premium, keep it moving. Hot tub? I mean, we could put it right here in the middle of the living room. I mean, that's what he asked me after I flip houses, where do I go to eat to celebrate? So after we get this project done, me and Landon will just come hang out in the hot tub with our champagne bottles.
And that's how we celebrate.
Celebrate. I actually apple juice for this guy because he's like 18 years old. But
I'm literally 22.
but I don't know what they did with this shelving here. Oh, here you go. Thank you for everything you do.
You're welcome.
So appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
The winner of the 2023 Bachelor right here, Landon. Yeah.
Well, I just want to say thanks to Jaron. Yeah, and that's pretty much the only person, so appreciate it.
Oh gosh. We got two doorways here. We got a doorway here, we got a doorway here. So I don't know, this obviously used to be a doorway, but there's also another doorway. I'd have to look outside to see if they added on. And then we have these weird shelves sitting here in the corner. That's where we found the Bachelor's roses. Probably get rid of that. Then we got a nice sized bathroom in here. There is a lot of work that needs to be done. We got a cockroach hanging on top of the toilet. We got crusty black stuff on the toilet.
Grew.
And we have Gru. I don't want to touch
wouldn't even
that.
touch
See if you can get Gru right there. There's Gru. Gru is hanging out on the potty.
So that is your bullseye. Most people we shoot for there, they did the local repairway and they hit the backboard.
It's literally a bank shot.
And that is why the hinge is rusted.
So obviously we're gonna come in here, pull up all this linoleum. There's probably, if I had to guess, I mean I don't feel it, but there's gotta be.
9 times out of 10.
There's gotta be
it's rotted.
some rot underneath here in the subflooring. So we'll pull all this up, pull this vanity out, pull this janky thing off the wall, lights out. Landon will replace any subfloor that's rotted. We'll bring in a new vanity. You want to keep that toilet with Groot, or do we need a new toilet?
I would say we can probably.
We can at least keep the Groot stick.
Yeah, we'll keep the toilet backboard.
Okay, sweet. And then we'll come into this tub. This is in good shape, so we'll probably keep this bottom piece, get it cleaned up, and then Landon will add new plastic inserts around here on this side. We won't tile it. There's a wasp. Oh boy. Right, these things will send me to the hospital. Sorry if y'all like wasp.
Okay. Those are wasps. They tend to. They sting, but they also attack.
Insert around here. We'll obviously put new finishes. Is that the word? What am I looking for?
Fixtures.
Fixtures. Thank you. We'll obviously put new fixtures in the tub, make it look pretty, and probably have to replace that window, along with every other window in the house.
Yeah.
But Landon will probably be at the beach when he's supposed to do it. So
I'll make sure to plan that for the perfect timing. So
I'll probably
I will
have
not
to
be
get
here
Home
then.
Depot or Lowe's to do it.
Yes.
There's leaves coming through that though, so that can't be a good thing. You know, when you got leaves falling through the roof into the house.
Well, that's just more insulation for you. I personally like to keep those in all the houses I do, but Jaron does things a little different.
It's cool that they've already built this space out. Like there's a lot of depth in this actual closet, so we don't have to reinvent the wheel here. We just need to reframe it and give ourselves new access. So I don't know why they did. You got a separate door here, and then 2 random doors up top with a platform. I think that limits space. So what we'll do, what we say, we're gonna cut this entire thing out and just give it a door.
We'll probably just end up, I really don't know why they use this because honestly it's more expensive to use cabinet board. But anyway, I think we talked about reframing the whole thing, putting doors, and we'll probably have to do a sliding door, pocket door, maybe even something cheaper, but just to make it look better than that. So.
Yeah, so I would show you guys the exterior of this video, which I normally do, but 2 things. It's pouring rain, I'll melt. And number 2, this is a jungle out here, and I'm not walking through it. Plus, Landon's scared of the shed back there.
Yeah, there's a shed back there with some, look like some traces of
Don't say, you can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that. He's lying just for if anybody ever sees this footage. All right, quick recap. We're gonna buy this property for $60,000. We're gonna rehab it for what, $2,000 to $3,000, Landon? That's what you're charging?
That's cap. Probably like 30.
So we're probably in it for 30. So I'm all in at 90, all right? Buy it for 60, $30,000 rehab, that puts me all in at 90. I think that makes the house worth $140,000 to $160,000. So we'll have instant equity. At that point, I can choose, do I want to BRRRR the property? So just go to a bank and refinance and recoup my $90,000 that I have in the deal? Or do I want to let my money hang out for a year or two so that I have higher cash flow? If I leave it as is, I'm looking to make somewhere between $350 and $400 a month in cash flow. If I were to do a refi, that would probably knock my cash flow down to $100 to $150 a month, but I would recoup all of my investments. That's decisions we have to make. Haven't fully decided what I'm going to do on this property, but either way, we've got a very undervalued property that's distressed. This is in our wheelhouse, single family home, distressed, B to C class neighborhood. People like Landon walk in and they say, this place is ugly, I want nothing to do with it. That's what the general public does when they see homes like this. I see cha-ching, money, let's buy it, make it nice, let compound interest do its thing, and make a lot of money. And so this checks that box for us. Super excited about this project. It's what I call a mid-tier renovation, so it's not just light cosmetics, but it's not a full gut. We're somewhere in the middle. So we're gonna come in and we're gonna take care of the big things. We're gonna put in mini splits for HVAC. We're gonna paint the walls. We're gonna standardize flooring throughout the house. We're gonna get a laundry room set up and add a second bathroom, clean up the original bathroom, make the kitchen look nice, and hopefully we can do this in a timely manner, get a renter in place, start generating cash flow, and allowing this property raise in value over time while tenants are paying down our debt. All right, so in conclusion of this video, I want you to go down.
Nah, I got you. So like and subscribe to Finance Cowboy.
Click below, click below, click below, subscribe and watch these two videos. We'll see you next time.